Hello, I'm Botany with CNC English News on Top Story. Please let's begin with our headline. Prime Minister Hun Sen comment from the SCRC contributes to the country's progress. Luxurious finance has played an important role in helping to boost national growth, but the sector is still struggling. Cambodia-Japan signed financial agreement for two projects worth $45.30 million. Welcome back to our detail on the top story today. Prime Minister Hun Sen comment from the SCRC contributes to the country's progress. And somebody Akep Mohasena Padadicho Hun Sen has talked about the representative from the 16 political party of the Supreme Consultation of Recommendation Council that we call SCRC to discuss and share comment at the Peace Palace. This is the progress of democracy in our country. Contribution of the comment from political parties have pushed the country forward, said the Premier. He also thanked all compatriots who participate in developing the country and protecting peace. It is worth mentioning that the first meeting between the Supreme Consultation and Recommendation Council that we call SCRC and Prime Minister Hun Sen took place on August 21, 2018 at the Peace Palace. On September 6, 2018, His Majesty King Norodom Sihamoni signed a royal decree to appoint the representative from 16 political parties to be members of Supreme Consultation and Recommendation Council that we call SCRC with equal status as senior minister and minister. We're moving to another topic that's talking about China's and Cambodia's on tax system. That's talking about tax forum post awareness for Cambodia taxation system among the growing Chinese firms in the kingdom. Speaking at the forum, the GDT, Director General Kong Witbol said that there are a growing number of Chinese investment in Cambodia. Therefore, it is important for investors to understand the kingdom taxation system and recent reform. He added that there are several sectors eligible to receive government tax incentive based on investment law and new government programs. I believe there are Chinese investment in the sector eligible to receive incentive, so in the forum is not only to raise awareness on tax collection, but also on tax incentive, he said. There have been many reforms that implemented since 2014. More than 500 accounting and financial employees joined the forum, with most of them from Chinese enterprises operating in the kingdom. According to Director General Kong Witbol, Cambodia taxation has undergone significant reforms since 2014, resulting in a sharp increase in the government annual tax collection revenue. While it reflected the success of the government reform, he said all investors should be aware of them. And the GDT planned to set up a Chinese call center serving as a hotline to answer questions related to taxation issues in Mandarin, Witbol adds. Cambodia and China signed a deal in 2016 to avoid double taxation and prevent income tax evasion. Mr. Li An, economic and commercial counselor at the Chinese embassy on Wednesday, said Chinese companies try to comply with the Cambodian laws and regulations, especially on tax obligations. While existing investors may be more familiar with the Cambodia taxation system, that Mr. Li An said it is important for newcomers to get acquainted with its incentive, especially with the reform of the past few years. If they do not understand the system, they will face increasing costs because they won't make use of the tax incentive, he said. It is also possible that they may engage in activities not in line with the Cambodian law on taxation, even though they don't intend to. We're moving to the Japan companies currently investing in Cambodia keep focus on electricity, construction, shopping mall, and restaurant. The royal government of Cambodia has claimed that today more than 100 Japanese companies are investing in Cambodia's mainly focused on a major sector, such as retail sector at or mall, electronic components, and especially economic zone, shopping mall, restaurant, hotel, and tourism. services, which is employing more than 20,000 Cambodians. In addition, Japanese investment has contributed significantly to the development of Cambodia, including infrastructure, water supply, irrigation system, and exploited organs, heritage conservation, and conservation of temples, civil servants, and Cambodian students. Economic experts say that more Japanese companies are investing in Cambodia because they have been exploring Cambodia's economic situation, market condition, and legal system, and they have come to invest because Japanese investors not easily afford to invest in any other country. No matter before investing in any country, Japan will study in detail, and so far Japan has already laid a solid foundation for long-term investment in Cambodia. That according to the Council for the Development of Cambodia that we call CDC, Cambodia has so far registered around 137 investment projects worth $2.5 billion in the framework of the Japanese direct investment. Now we are moving to key focus on the financial field that we're talking about. Luxury finance has played an important role in helping for the boost national growth, but the sector is still struggling. During a seminar of the financial system that's talking about technology that we call Progress of Financial Technology, Her Excellency Ngon Sakha, Secretary of the State of the Ministry of Economy and Finance, said that the modern financial sector has played an important role in helping to boost national growth. However, the sector is still struggling with the technical knowledge, digital financial literacy, and limited awareness of complex financial transactions, which are the main reasons for the government to rethink that the development of the modern financial sectors. A revolutionary industry 4.0 in Cambodia to progress to the rectangular strategy path for and development strategy financial sector development from 2016 to 2025 and the concept of electronic physical support the financial sector in modern business expansion and encourage the creation of the few that we call startup. In addition, she emphasized that the Ministry of Economy and Finance has introduced measures to encourage and develop SMEs in the security sector to contribute to the promotion of the new business qualifications to be able to access financial under competitive conditions from financial institutions. Therefore, today's seminar was organized for the main purposes to share experience from public of Korea in the field of financial technology, to collect essential input from relevant institutions in the Kingdom of Cambodia and Republic of Korea as the basis from the completion for compilation of national policy document on modern financial technology. The Ministry of Economy and Finance, in cooperation with the Korea Sangwas and Law DICS, hosted a seminar on progress of financial technology with the representatives from ministry and institutions, the Ministry of Commerce, Ministry of the Posts and Telecommunications, National Bank of Cambodia, Security and Exchange Commission of Cambodia, National Accounting Council, Techno Startup Center, Phnom Penh Capital Hall, 7 major commercial bankers, 7 microfinance institutions, 7 life insurance companies and general divisions, 4 universities, and the 10 Cambodia Financial Technology Association, New Business Startup Koreans, and other financial involved approximately 100 people. Cambodia-Japan signed a financial agreement with 2 projects that was about $45.30 million. At the Ministry of Economy and Finance, His Excellency Dr. Onporn Moniruat, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Economy and Finance, and His Excellency Yuichi Zugano, JICA Cambodia President, signed a financial agreement for 2 projects worth a total of 4,939 million yens, approximately that we compare to the US dollar that was around $45.30 million. The first of the agreement approximately $11.8 million for the project on the exchange of electricity data at port for the port modernization. This project aims to update and modernize necessary system for digital data transfer on request and provide information examples to the port manager. Plans to prepare to own second-wheel autonomous port and Phnom Penh autonomous port. Through this scope, procedure for the third entry and exit will be converted into digital data, and efficiency of the logistics and modernization of port administration will be implemented. The second round for the 33.5 million US dollar in concessional loan for rehabilitation of the Tonle Sap waste irrigation system and drainage system. That for the step 2, this project aims to build and repair an irrigation system that will be able to irrigate the area on a total of the 12,760 hectares of the land. Through the project, we will set up and develop an destination on the 6 sub-rural area in the sub-project of the 3 provinces in the west of the Tonle Sap Lake. The project will also contribute to increase agricultural production in the target area and creation of the ecotourism sector that will help to improve rural living conditions. His Excellency Deputy Prime Minister said that the financing of these 2 projects is a clear response to priority needs of information and communication technologies in the line with the first angle of rectangulars and the sector irrigation or agriculture, which correspond to the first angle of the 4 rectangulars and contained in the fourth phase of rectangular strategy and government of Cambodia. For the last one of the part of GMAC that we talking about the capital administration and GMAC, to take 3 points after the meeting to facilitate the relocation of the factory, enterprise and warehouse. The Phnom Penh Municipal Administration and Government Manufacturer Association in Cambodia that we call GMAC agreed on 3 points aims at changing the location of factories, enterprises, warehouses for all shoring industry and to reduce traffic congestion in Phnom Penh. According to announcement of the outcome of the meeting, the Capitol Hall informed GMAC that the Phnom Penh Municipal Administration did not take any measures to relocate to factory, warehouses for all shoring industries, the existing shoe suburb that had in line of production in current location. At the same time, the Capitol Hall also requested GMAC to mobilize investors to build new factories to build in suburb area or along the third ring roads to reduce the number of the government factories and traffic jam in the capital. After the meeting, these 2 parties agreed as follows. For the first one, establish a joint working group of the GMAC, Cambodia Road Flag Association for the meeting to determine the size and size of heavy truck in Phnom Penh, delay road and timeouts to reduce traffic congestion in Phnom Penh. And the second one is to join working group will meet once a month or once every 3 months as necessary to discuss solution to reduce traffic jam in Phnom Penh and address the concern of Government Manufacturers Association in Cambodia that we call GMAC, Authority of the Capital Administration. For the last one, for the construction of a factory under the 3,000 square meters, the Capitol Hall Administration will facilitate the procedure of the one-window service of Phnom Penh, capital city, to reduce the time to be processed on the constructions. Now that's all for our top story today. Thank you for your time and we would like to say goodbye.